welcome to my channel. My name is Rosy O, and today I'm going to do another whip and chat with this painting that I've been working on for a couple weeks. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I really do appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, hope you enjoy the show. Yeah, I'm still working on my poor spangler painting. I actually finished the section I was working on yesterday. If you haven't seen that whip and chat, that was yesterday's, and it was another section I was working on. It's yeah, it's still on my site if you want to see the status and how it's been going for the painting. So I finally moved on to the second row. This section I have done before. I love the little green. This is the little foot of the dragon that's holding the little teacup. I love how the green came out, so I'm really excited when I'm able to go up probably another row so I can actually start working on the little dragon a bit more, because this green is just gorgeous when you see it. And it's real shiny because the Diamondart diamonds, they always have that sparkle. So I love how it looks. In person, it looks just as gorgeous as it does on camera. I'm really excited when I can actually start, getting to the dragon part. And so the little section I'm working on is this part. Just I usually work in a row, and I do it in sections that I put on the release papers. So that's how I usually work. When I don't know, maybe it's a little longer doing it that way, but when I first started diamond painting, I would just flat out pull off the plastic and just go for it. And yeah, I don't do that anymore. I actually found I'm a little slower when I'm doing it like that. So that's when I found out about the release paper and started excuse me, sectioning it. Every now and then I do the washi tape method, meaning putting the section everything off in parts with washi tape. And I would have a ceramic blade that I have, a little clicky pen, but it's a little blade. Cut it off and then move it from there. Had no problems. I've never had an instance where I accidentally sliced a canvas. I've never done that. So fortunately that little blade works well. And I've never done it for any of my more pricier canvases because I am so paranoid that I will cut it. So whenever I know I'm going to start with one of my, I'm going to say spicier, that's not the word. Pricier canvases, I use the release paper. So to me, I feel a little bit more secured with that. Then I'm not cutting the poor painting in half or whatever section I'm working on. It's more paranoia for me. So, ooh, I got a little black stuck there. There we go. Yeah, I didn't see it till I moved. I was like, ooh, I spotted it. So, how are y'all doing? It's Sunday, so hopefully y'all had a chance to relax during this weekend, because we know the next day is Monday. Hopefully y'all had a good break. Weather's been really kind of, I don't know, it's been kind of funny, especially in my area, that one day we just had a whole bunch of storms, and the next day it got really, really hot. And it's not so much that it got hot, it got real humid, and I hate the humidity. Honestly, I will take dry heat any day of the week than humidity. I hate humidity. So I was like, nope, I'm diamond painting today. I ain't going outside. So I felt so bad for everyone else who had to be stepping out there, because that was just so bad. I'm not a fan of that. Rosie doesn't do humidity. And I have really long hair, so humidity actually gets my hair really frazzled. So for a while I look like my hair is defying gravity with all the frazzle it has. I'm sorry, all the frizz it has. I hate that. And then it's such a headache to calm it down, kind of start to settle. So that's why I don't bother going outside unless I know, oh, it's just hot, or if luckily it's cold. Okay, I have no problems with that, but not humidity. Not my cup of tea, as the saying goes. And sorry, it's because these two oranges look really similar, and it's kind of throwing me off. That's why I'm being a little bit more careful where I'm placing it. It's these two colors. I don't know if I can catch it on camera. This one is a little darker than this one, but it's a little harder to kind of spot it. So that's why I have to be real careful when I was pouring them in the trays, that I don't mix and match. And my poor painting's gonna kind of not be gelling together and looking how it's supposed to look. Ooh. Oh, so, oops, sorry, I really wanted to get that straight. So yeah, I'll be honest, I don't do the, separate, okay, my personal life is this, my damn no, it's just, I'm really bad at that. And honestly, my personal life is a little, I don't want to say boring, but I'm really, I'm doing diamond painting majority of the time, or crocheting, or playing video games when I have a chance. Crocheting takes a lot of time. So I don't usually give updates, because other than when I was moving, because I was real excited I was moving, and that was going to change everything about, especially with my setup. So that's why I wanted to post an update with y'all. So if there's anything kind of really changing for me, don't worry, I'll let y'all know. So, oh yeah, well, this one kind of is. So I actually found a video. Well, actually, I've been researching it for probably a month and a half. And it started off with a video that I saw. Someone explain how to make diamond painting putty. And so at first I thought, oh, maybe you have to, mix up chemicals, or, kind of like epoxy, if you all have ever seen it. If you ever want to see any of those, really, I know some cover minders are made in epoxy. Kind of mix up a couple of these chemicals, put some mica powder, anything you want, decorate it, color it, and you're good to go. You have to let it set and dry. I thought it was going to be in that process, but no, putty's a little bit different the way that it's made. And I didn't really have to be mixing chemicals around. So when I found out that you don't really need to be doing that to make your own putty, I researched it, as I said, for about a month. And so I did some tests, because I did have some other kind of putty that wasn't really scented that I found on Temu. And I believe it was, it's not specific for diamond painting. I believe it's like some kind of putty that's used for home maintenance, I believe. It's really not weird, but it was really random when I found it. So I tested it out, and it kind of does the same thing as some of the putty that we purchased from, well, anywhere for diamond painting. So I did some tests. I figured it out as I did some research, that I actually started trying to make my own. And I did a couple. They kind of worked. I just really need to tweak out some of the details. And mostly I just want to make sure that they're scented well, because I do want to make scented putty. A lot of the putty that I purchased, they're all scented, because I love scented putty. So that's why I've been researching on how you may put the scent in the putty and mix it around. So if I'm pretty close to finishing on the putty I've been testing on, because I actually do want to start making my own and selling it. So I actually want to open kind of my own little, well, maybe an Etsy shop or a Shopify shop. Wow, that's weird wording. Kind of making my own small business. And I actually want to be selling putty, because I really love this stuff. And I know a lot of diamond painters prefer the putty than the wax or any other items that they're offered. So I want to have the opportunity to be selling it out there, because my thing is I'm really big on scents. And that's because I have a really, really, really sensitive nose. And I can, how do I word it? You know how when you go to a store and there's the perfume section, I can actually pick up the scent pretty far even before I get in the store. My nose is that sensitive. I can pick up scents pretty far. So anytime I've bought perfume, I've been really selective, because if the scent's too strong, I start getting a migraine. So that's why anytime I go to the perfume area, I always went around it and skipped it. But when I started being given, and I have been given perfume as a gift, or or if I found one that wasn't, that worked perfect for me, I would buy it. I actually started mixing scents around. And I started off with perfume. So I would try to make my own scent. And my big thing is I want to find a scent that's not only that works for me, and mostly so I don't get a migraine. So I've been really good at doing it. And it was just a side thing I do. And I've been doing it for years. It's just my little thing because I wanted to see, ooh, I wonder if I can really make my own scent. And I would just put it on the side, and my whole apartment for a while would smell like a perfume store with all the scents I kept mixing around. So I want to put that same practice I did with all of that into putty, because I really want to find really nice scents that are really good for people that are, you know, if they're a little bit more sensitive to stronger scents, or, you know, maybe there's a nice scent you will find that will make you smile a bit. Sounds a little cheesy, but I do think of it like that. So I'll keep you all posted when I actually sit down and actually start producing some of that putty. Oops, sorry, I really messed that up. Start making that putty, and then when I actually open my little shop, so y'all can check it out. Because I'm really excited to start this, because I love doing little projects on the side, so I'm really excited to open this as well. And I've always wanted to do my own little small business for a long time. So, and I know it's gonna be hard, especially since small businesses are currently struggling a bit. So, but Rosy does like a challenge. So I'll keep you all posted on when I actually start doing that. And apologies for my random little history there about scents and smelling, and mostly scents. And I know there are some people, I had a friend, she told me she had the same problem, that anytime anyone came up with, you know, a really strong perfume or cologne, she'd have to step away because she would also start getting headaches. And I told her, oh yeah, that happens to me too. And she said it would stress her out, because she didn't like the idea that she'd have to go to, let's say, a party or something, and someone's there, you know, in the room, and she can smell the scent, and she said she'd feel bad because she'd have to keep stepping out. It's like, yeah, I know. It's just, I don't know. I told her all I do is pretty much, you know, coffee is a good, I don't know what the wording is, because I've went to a perfume store before, and I always saw they had coffee beans around. And I asked them, okay, what is with the coffee beans? And they said that it kind of, I'm trying to see what the wording was. Like for eating, you know how sometimes there's, I don't know, water. You know how sometimes, especially if you're in a sit-down restaurant, they'll sometimes put water in a beverage you chose and your entree and all that. I've been told water is a good palate cleanser. So when you're going to eat, and especially if you're eating and you're having different entrees and you don't want the flavors mixing up, you can drink water to kind of cleanse your, I guess, your mouth a bit. And so they told me coffee beans does that with scents. And it kind of makes the scent go away. So, and it's true, at first I was like, no way. So I went into a perfume store because I knew I was going to have a headache. But I wanted to see if that actually worked, and it did. And she said, yeah, that's why any perfume, like little perfume shops, they'll sometimes have coffee beans. And I didn't know. I was like, ooh. So I learned a new skill. So I know when I'm going to start doing this, especially for my putty, I'm going to need a whole bunch of coffee beans around my little poor craft room that's about to smell like a perfume place. Which I don't mind. I'm always drinking coffee, so I have it in the house. It's just, I just thought the practice of it was interesting. I don't know what the actual term is. There is a term for it. She told me, but it was many years ago when I met this lady and explained it to me. So I apologize. I don't know the term yet. But if you kind of know what I'm talking about, you can leave it in the comments below. Just so that I can kind of remember, and just to know that I'm not the only one that knows this information. So, and I love the idea of it, 'cause it's real interesting. So, like I said, I'll keep you all posted about everything when I move forward with it. Whoop. Sorry, that one got away from me. So this color, and there we go. Sorry, I'm trying to fix them. I don't know why whenever sometimes I place them, they all start going different direction than I want it to. Oops, sorry about hit the microphone. I don't know why I do that. Or they shift on their own. I'm a little too aggressive with the placing. Oh, there you go, I got that one. Man, I thought I got away from the gray. No, there's a little bit of gray here. And I'm actually having a little fun placing all these because, as I probably said in my last whip and chat, I have no idea why I said whip. I get kind of bored always looking at the same kind of painting, and I think it might be the color that kind of gets me bored a bit. So, but since, as you can see, this is a lot of color changing I'm going to have to do. I'm actually finding it a little bit fun that I'm going to have to get all these colors, and I can actually start seeing this section start coming together. This little part here is the teacup that the dragon's holding, and this is the dragon's little foot. Yeah, it's his little foot, and this is part of his body. Like I said, after I fell in love when I started seeing the green, because I wanted to see how it's going to come together. That's why I kind of love the whole color changing thing, because I'll see the pictures start, forming, and it starts like, you start getting real happy because you start seeing the actual painting of what it's going to look like in the end. And I really love that. So that's number 3. And again, it's another orangey one, so this one is real darker. This one is a bit more darker. Like, let me change my wording a bit. So I can actually spot the difference, but I just get nervous about these two lighter oranges because they look really close and it's kind of throwing me off. And let me see. Let me fix this one because I see it. Oh, let me check the time real quick. Hold on. Oh, 16 minutes. 4 more minutes. And as I've probably said in yesterday's whip and chat, I'm going to be doing 20-minute whip and chats. Because I kept noticing my last couple of videos that I kept getting pretty close to 20. It was either 16 for this example or 18. So I figured, let me just do 20 minutes. Because I keep talking and I kind of forget. So I'm trying to think. There was something else I wanted to mention. Excuse me, but I kind of forgot what I was going to say. Oh, so I'm going to be doing a kit up video. It's probably not this week. Ooh, it might be this week. Because I'm doing an event with, ooh, I shouldn't go, my apologies, I forgot the channel name. I actually saw the event being kind of announced. Yeah, announced, there you go, on Instagram. And it's for, what is it called? It's with ABs. And I'll actually put the information of the event down in the description once I get more details about it. Because, oh my goodness, I really apologize. I forgot what it's actually called. But the event only asks for a licensed painting that has at least 4 ABs or more. I think it's ABs in August. I think. I want to say it's that. And I'll make sure to put the little hashtag here on the corner of the video so you can see it. And you can kind of, look into it if it's an event you might be interested in. And I'll make sure to put it, as I said, information in the description. I am so excited for this event. I've been waiting for it, well, since July. I am going to be doing the Warm Witch painting that I had done an unboxing probably a week and a half ago. It's a diamondart painting, and I am so excited to work on that painting because I'm going to probably use that one as my fall painting because I'm going to hang it up in my craft room for the season, and when winter comes around, I'll switch my painting. It's just for me to, to be switching paintings in the season. So I am so excited to work on that painting. It's so pretty. And if you haven't seen that video, as I said, I'll make sure to kind of put a link around here. You'll see a little link up here, just in case you want to see more details about that painting. But it's so cute, and it's so pretty, and that painting does have a lot of ABs in it. So it's going to be so sparkly once I finish it. And I really can't wait to have it on my wall. And I think this painting, the reason I'm a tad more excited about this one is because it's a painting I've been wanting to do ever since I received it from diamondartclub. Let's see, when did I receive it? A couple months ago. And I always kept seeing it in my stash, and I've just been wanting to work on it, but I had so many paintings that I've been trying to finish, so I never really touched it. But when I was going to do the unboxing, I already had heard about the event in August, so that's why I thought, ooh, let me unbox it, and then I can kit it up and get it ready for August. Because you do need a new start for the event, so that's why I wanted to make sure that I knew that if I kitted up, I was going to start trying to work on it. So, because I know myself, I know I was going to do that. So I am so excited. Apologies, I'm going to keep saying that over and over because I really am excited, and I'm just happy that I'm finally going to drop. My goodness, I can't speak today. Drop down my stash a bit, because as I've been noticing too, I haven't been finishing a lot of these paintings I start, especially these bigger ones. So that's what I want to make sure. And this event for the spangler, it's going to end this month. But I already said, because I'm actually starting to get used to doing this painting, I'm going to make sure to finish this painting even after the event finishes. So I want to make sure, give justice to this poor little painting and not just leave it somewhere in my closet and never touched again. I don't want to do that. And as I said, I'm getting surprised it's coming out really beautifully, especially with all the color changing. I hit the microphone. I'm sorry about that. Ooh, let me check the time. Hold on. Ooh, I hit 21 minutes. Alright, then we can stop here. I think I did get a good section done. Sorry if I sound a little further from the microphone. I'm actually standing up. The camera's a little higher for me, so I have to stand up whenever I have to look at the camera and the time. So I was able to finish, good section here. And I think here we go. I finished some of here. I started chasing diamonds. I found out that's actually a term with this color here, and I shouldn't have done that. I should have just gone back and tried to finish this section, because this little brown color keeps going all the way up here, and yeah, I'm going to start getting distracted. I'll fix that, don't worry. And I'll see if I can finish this section today, but if not today, tomorrow, then I'll make sure to post up a update photo in the community tab to the channel, just so if you're curious how it's going to look, I'll make sure to post it up so y'all can see what the final result is. Because I feel so bad just stopping here, and I don't want to leave it like that till next weekend. Well, for my next weapon chat. So again, for anyone returning to the channel, thank you so much for coming back. I really do appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, all I ask is if you can do the usual. If you can like and subscribe, I really appreciate that as well. It really helps push my channel out there, and it really allows me the opportunity to show everyone these wonderful paintings I'm more than happy to show to y'all. And again, thank you for your time, and have yourself a wonderful day. Thank you.